kindness, and resolution are particularly important. Being patient with a restless mind, a mind with strongly ingrained habits. To be patient, to be forgiving, and the mind wanders off 50 times, 100 times. Just within the space of an hour, 500 times, in the space of half an hour. Patience, kindness, resolution, so that we very steadily, firmly bring the attention back to the present. Every time it's distracted by a sound or an idea or a memory, a story we tell ourselves, as soon as that distraction is noticed, bring attention to that feeling of grasping, the mind taking hold of a sensation, taking hold of a memory, taking hold of a sound or a mental impression. Notice what that feels like, a quality of entanglement or grasping, and let go. Let go of that sound, that memory, that idea, that feeling. Release it. Let the out-breath carry it away. So the mind knows it, knows the tense and stressed quality that comes from grasping, then it lets go. And when your mind has let go of that distraction, is paying attention to the present, awake to the body, awake to the rhythm of the breathing, and notice how this feels. The mind free of grasping. How is this? We're not trying to force the mind to behave according to a pre-arranged pattern, predetermined pattern, but rather we're working with the mind to train it. Teaching a young child how to write or to read, how to ride a bicycle. Patience, kindness, resolution. So in this respect, it doesn't matter if the mind wanders, gets caught up 100 times in half an hour. That's 100 opportunities to notice the habits of grasping and entanglement, and to train the mind to respond to that with letting go, waking up. So at this time we keep it really simple. In sitting meditation, just use the rhythm of the breathing. Walking meditation, just use the feeling of the feet as they meet the ground. Just to use this simplicity as a way of establishing a steadiness of attention, firmness. So we're not just trying to force the mind to behave according to willpower. Rather, we're learning how to fail perfectly, and to begin again, like riding a bicycle. As you learn, you fall off. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Eventually, the body learns. We find our balance. If you feel discomfort, physical pain, recollect what I was saying this morning in terms of the attitude that the mind easily brings to painful feeling. Notice if there's any kind of tensing or resisting, stressing in the body, in the mind. See if you can relax the muscles around the painful area, whether it's your back, your knees, your shoulders. Soften the muscles and soften the attitude to cultivate the quality of radical acceptance. We're not pretending that we like pain. We can't like the unlikable, but we can not hate it. We cannot pile negativity upon it. That we can do with no hypocrisy, no delusion. We don't have to hate that which we don't like. That only makes things much worse. So, instead, to at least for a few minutes, see if you can cultivate that quality of acceptance for painful feeling. Not waiting for it to be over, not wanting it to be otherwise, just knowing, here it is. In this moment, it feels this way. To relax the attitude, to let it go. If we learn to relate to painful feeling in this more balanced, open way, then it helps to provide a more reliable, intuitive sense of our body's own limits. We know more clearly that any kind of mental confusion. Okay, that knee has had enough. Okay, that joint in my back really is under strain. It's time to move. But the moving, the changing of the posture is based on kindness for the body rather than aversion to pain. Notice the difference that makes. That when the body's posture has been changed, noticing the feelings of relief, re-establish the attention in the present once again, focusing on the breath, balancing the posture, beginning again.